Well, welcome back to another video, and this is one of those weird, pointless, entertaining ones I do. So if you're not into pointless entertainment, then switch off now. But if you like things crashing and me making an idiot of myself, then this is the video for you. So what I'm going to be testing today is to see how many drones I can track myself with at the very same time. So as part of that, as you can probably already gather, I'm going to be testing the brand new DJI Mavic 4 Pro. It's also going to act as a type of active track test of this drone because, as you can probably see, I'm in the middle of some densely twiggy woodlands, which is a very challenging environment for these kind of drones. So I'm going to be testing this, 3 DJI Neos, 1 DJI Flip, 1 Mini 3 Pro and 1 Hover X1 Pro Max. That's 7 drones. I'm going to start off with 3 plus an Mavic 4 Pro, see if that can do it. That'll be 4, which would be a personal record for me, and I'm going to work my way up from there. So here we go. Okay, it's 4 drones, 3 Neos, 1 Mavic 4 Pro behind me. Let's see how that goes. Oh my goodness. So far so good. Oh my God, that's really going all over the place. Whew. Oh, that's not nice. It's literally got itself right into the middle of those. Oh, God, what's it doing? Okay, one of them just hit a twig. One of it's still tracking me. It is. Nice. Oh my God. Okay. That's not going to go through there, so I'm going to turn around. Oh, that's just horrible how fast that moves. That's a trooper. Those Neos. Okay, that was quite nerve-wracking because the DJI Neos are quite straightforward in these environments. They just bounce off things and don't cause any damage to themselves or anything else. The Mavic 4 Pro is a big, heavy drone and quite scary when that rushes into something towards objects. It does seem to oversteer quite a bit, like it's overreacting and overacting a little bit. It'd be nice if it could sort of almost anticipate a little bit more, maybe look a bit further and anticipate objects and plan its course as opposed to rushing into a certain direction and then suddenly find itself surrounded by twigs and trees. So maybe DJI can improve the firmware for that, but that's 4 drones. What I'm going to do now is I'm actually going to bring the Mavic 4 a bit closer to myself because I think that'll help. In the active track settings, you can change that. You can change the distance of the outer and inner rings. You can also change whether it's got a low limit of 2 meters or below that. So remember, you can change a lot of settings in active track, and it's worth looking at those when you get this drone or if you ever get it. So I'm going to be bringing it closer. I've got set to about 10 meters for the outer ring at the moment. I'm going to bring it into about 7 meters to bring it towards me, but hopefully still far enough away from the other drones so it doesn't crash into them. Hopefully. 1 flip. Two Neos. And another Neo. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 drones. Madness. Here we go. Oh God, that's coming close to them. Oh, it's going to chop up Neos in a minute. Alright, one swarm of drones behind me. Look at that. Woo! Very cool. Still being tripped. Hey. Oh God. Oh jeez. I'm tripping again. Oh, I don't like the way that Mavic flies. Don't like it at all. They're still all there. That's all good. It's got loads of trees and twigs around it. Oh, we've lost one here. Oh, there it is. Ah, what are you doing up there? And we've lost the Mavic 4. Well, you guys always want crash tests. Didn't really want to give you one, but that's kind of one. See how it's done. I'll take it back and have a proper look at that, but seems all right so far. Okay, so we've established that bouncing into soft trees and soft ground is okay with this, if you're lucky, like me. But I wouldn't try this at home, but there you go. This is your kind of crash test of the Mavic 4 Pro. You've asked for it and I gave it to you. Okay, test number 3, I'm now going to try the Hover Air X1 Pro Max thrown into the mix with all these other drones. I'm going to do it in follow because dolly track doesn't, well, it's going to crash in this kind of environment with trees. So I'm going to try follow, even though it's going to make it very dense behind me, but we'll see how it does. Okay, that is not the result I expected. The gimbal is no longer gimbling. It's it's broken and snapped, so that's going to have to be repaired or replaced. I've crashed the flip into trees and concrete walls, and it's survived it to a large extent. And here we are, DJI Neo decided, nah, I'm going to have a piece of you and I'm going to take you out, which is another strike for the DJI Neo, which is just an absolute monster. And we'll even try it on with other drones like the Flip, and wind coming out of that one. So there you go, another strike for the mighty DJI Neo. Bit of a shame. I'm going to leave it there for today. I've done 5 drones. I'm starting to break things and it's getting quite messy. So wanted to do 7. I'm sure in an open field some of you can probably do 7. In woodlands 5, that's my limit for today. Just a quick word about the Mavic 4 Pro. As much as being a fun test to see how many drones I can track myself with, this was also a test to see how well the Mavic 4 Pro tracks me and obstacle avoids in a woodland environment like this, which is very challenging, very difficult, and that's why I did it. And it didn't do very well. It's not any better in my opinion than the Air 3S and the Mavic 3 Pro when I test them in this sort of environment. Lighting conditions can make a difference, but in fairness I probably tested those drones in these woodlands in roughly the same sort of lighting, and I'd say the Air 3S even did better. So this one, I think, is just too aggressive the way it avoids obstacles. It sort of finds an obstacle, decides, right, I'm going to get away from that as quick as possible, shoot into the distance, flies towards some more trees, gets surrounded by more twigs and bushes and trees and obstacles, and then gets into that same problem again. So it's just too erratic in the way that it avoids obstacles, and DJI need to improve that because I think it can do better. You've got all these sensors on it. It's a very high-tech piece of equipment. It should do better. It basically just needs to anticipate a path rather than kind of thinking, oh, get away from that, oh, get away from that. It needs to think, right, that's a fairly clear path in that direction. That's where I'm going to head towards while I'm tracking my subject. If they can improve that, it'll be much better in an open environment, seaside, fields, mountains. It'll probably do fantastically well as it is. But like this, in woodlands, I would massively discourage you from flying in these environments. If you've seen advertising of this flying in woodlands, don't do it because you'll probably break propellers if you're lucky, something much more expensive if you're unlucky. So I was lucky because all I broke is a few propeller tips. I'll be changing those, and despite its first crash into a tree and soft ground. It's sort of got away unscathed, which is very lucky because I don't want to break this unless I'm doing a video for you guys. Anyway, that's the end of this video. I hope you enjoyed and hope you found it useful to see how well this active track works. It's not bad, it's really not bad, but it's not amazingly well in dense woodlands like this. So a bit of consumer advice for you: don't fly in these environments. Until next time, happy flying, stay safe, and thanks for watching. Bye bye.